now we go to leave settings. So under leave settings, there are a few columns that you have to fill up. Okay, first thing is general leave settings. General leave settings wanted to know whether your leave starts from January to December or other months. Okay, usually in Malaysia it's January to December lah, so it's defaulted to January. And then you can put a custom message here. For example, please apply leave 3 days prior to your leave date. Okay, something like that lah. You can put in there. And then you put your email notifications. Send employees an email if leaves are withdrawn by admin. So this one you just click on. And shared calendar, there's an option. Okay, under shared calendar, okay. This is what it means by calendar. It doesn't, okay, okay, this is what it means by calendar, leave calendar, right? So this is your leave calendar. So you can show that leave calendar to show everyone that is in the company who is taking leave, or you can also opt for within the same department only will see. Those with a bigger company with a big count might want to use only same department, so that only will show up in the leave calendar. So this one I just put show everyone first. And then you just save it lah. Okay. So allow employees to apply this year leave balance for next year. This is only an option. Usually, all companies, they don't allow leave entitlement leave this year to apply for the next year. Usually, they will have to carry forward, then only they apply. Then you just save lah. The next thing is the leave policy. Okay, this is the main settings here that you need to do lah. Okay, most of the companies sometimes they have different leave entitlement to a different group of employee. For example, their managers' leave entitlement is different from their clericals or their operations. So you can set it here. Here is the defaulted leave that already have in the system. Example, annual leave, and then carry forward, compassionate, hospitalization, maternity, paternity, and also lastly, sick leave. So what you do is you want to set the annual leave. If let's say you have, you don't have any difference in your leave entitlement for the whole company, then it's okay for you to add in. For example, everyone gets 12 days throughout their service. So you just put 12. But if you have a different one, for example, you have like, you follow the JTK minimum requirement, which is if you serve 2 years below, then it's 8 days. If you serve 2 to 5 years, it's 12 days and then 16, something like that lah. So what you do is you enable the custom here. So you just click here, enabling, and then you can change it lah. For example, like this one, okay. So you change by month. So this means 24 months, 2 years and below, it's 8 days. Then you confirm, and then you go to the next one. Then you type in 2 to 5 years. So 24 months to 60 months is 12 days. Okay. And then you put again 60 to 999 infinity, 16 days. Okay. Okay. This is one example. If everyone is the same, but only the years of service is the different. Okay. And then here, now you may change. Go back to custom. Okay. Here, then now you can see management and ops group are included here. So management, you may put 0 to 999, maybe 24 days. Okay, management. And then for ops, it differ 0 to 24, 8 days. And then 24 to 60, 12 days. And then 60 to 99, 60 days. So now you have two different group with different service. Okay, you can add in. So now you save this. Okay. And then system also have carry forward. If you allow carry forward in your policy, you can set how many days you would allow. Let's say allow only 5 days. So you put 5 days. If you want to customize it according to the one that you just include just now, then you can change back here. Okay, you can customize also. So here I just put allow carry forward for 5 days. Hold on, okay, I allow carry forward for 5 days. And then compassionate here, if you have a compassionate, you can turn it on. If you don't, just turn it off again. Hospitalization is 60. Okay. Okay. Hospitalization and sick leave, we have already separated it out. It's not like last time. Hospitalization and sick leave are a combined, total days. Now it has been separated. Hospitalization is 60, sick leave is 14. Okay. So hospitalization is 60, maternity we already updated according to the new Employment Act, which is 98. Paternity is already added also. So paternity, only after you have served 1 year, then only you are entitled for 7 days. It's already defaulted here. And then for sick leave is 14. Okay, sick leave, you can put a customization lah. Okay. Same thing, 24 is 14, and then 24 to 60, where is it? Oh, sorry, 18, and then 60 to 99, 22. Okay, right. So what if you need to add in other leave policy, for example, like marriage leave? So what you do is you add custom policy here. So you add custom policy, just type in marriage leave, right? So you put 5 days, right? So whether it include off day or not a public holiday, right? So you just save lah. If let's say it does not include off day and public holiday, just add in. Sick leave, if your company include off day and public holiday, then you just add in, enable it. Okay. Hospitalization, I believe it's okay, like that. So you can include together the public holiday or off day within the settings. There is one leave usually that will help in the payroll punya calculation. That is the unpaid leave or no pay leave. So you can also add in. Okay, you put in here, let's say unpaid leave. Okay, so let's say you allow unpaid leave of 12 days. Okay, and then include in the include off day and public holiday. And this leave policy is paid, you disable it. The reason why is now the system it's telling you that it's telling the system if it's under unpaid leave, then this leave is not paid. So it will deduct in the payroll later on. Later I will show you. So now you just disable this leave policy is paid. So that means this unpaid leave will be calculated as an unpaid, will be deducted from the payroll. So you just save. Okay, so now you have unpaid leave. Okay, the next steps is for the system to calculate for the annual leave, because only annual leave is prorated. Other leave like sick leave or hospitalization, if the employee joins, it will not be prorated. They will get the full entitlement, right? So here is under advanced leave policies, you have your accrual on pro rata basis, which basically means earned basis, and then full entitlement. It will give every entitlement that you already set here. Let's say, for example, 12 days, it will give you 12 days, right? And so on. So here I just leave full entitlement. So for easier reference later on. And then to round up, so this one, I would recommend you to use the rounding according to the Employment Act. Rounding according to the Employment Act is slightly different from rounding up or down in the normal punya situations lah. Rounding up for under Employment Act, usually we'll calculate, okay, for example, if you calculate your leave entitlement, and it gives you the total, the amount of 10.4 days. Okay, 10.4 days under the Employment Act, it will go down, it will round down, so it becomes 10 days. So if the calculations for the annual leave result is 10.6, then the calculations will round up to 11. So we use this one. Okay, so this is under Employment Act. But if you use round down here, so every calculation, if it's 10.4 days, it will round down to 10. If it's 10.6 days, then it will round to 10.5, nearest full or half day. Okay, kalau you put here half day, they can round down to 10.5. If you put full day, it will round down to 10, kalau 10.6. Okay. So I would recommend you use this one, okay, because it's aligned with the Employment Act. Okay, carry forward. Just now we mentioned here, carry forward, we allow 5 days. Now the system wants to know whether the carry forward has an expiry or not. So you can put expiry, for example, 3 months. So if you put 3 months, all the balance of last year leave will be added into a carry forward. And if it's not being used after 3 months, the system will burn it or delete it. Okay, so your carry forward will become 0 if it still have balance after 3 months. Okay, so this one I just put 12. Right. Next one is the replacement leave. Okay, replacement leave is actually all the cuti peristiwa that Malaysia usually have. For example, like if you want a football match or whatever, some states they give cuti peristiwa. So the company allows replacement leave for the employee. You can also enable this. So how it will be used later on, I'll show you. So kita just enable this replacement leave, right? And then lastly is the emergency leave. Okay, emergency leave is basically annual leave, your annual leave. It's just that the system wants to know when you take your annual leave, when it is considered as an emergency, cuti yang suddenly, okay, mendadak. So if you put here 1 day, so the system will check. If let's say you want to apply leave for today, you wake up in the morning, then you suddenly feel you doesn't want to go to work, so you want to apply for an annual leave. So you apply today, automatically, even though you choose annual leave, when you apply for it, the system will consider that as an emergency leave, right? If you change, like, let's say 3 days here, so if let's say I want to take leave I want to take leave for tomorrow and I apply today, so it's within 3 days, again, the system will recognize that as an emergency leave. Okay, this is just an option lah. Okay, if you don't want, just disable this. So I just put 3 days here and then I save it. The next step is approval. So here approval, by default, the system will check who is the direct manager of the employee, and then all leave that is applied by the employee will go to the direct manager. Direct manager can approve. If let's say direct manager does not approve, HR also can approve. So this is either or. So that means here, if direct managers does not approve, HR can approve on behalf. Okay. In different circumstances, you can create your own approval workflow. So what you do is you disable this and then you create your own approval workflow. Okay, I want to create my own workflow. own leave workflow. So I want HR to check first. And then if HR says, okay, approve, then I want to change, then it goes to direct manager. So this one is telling the system that it's by level of approval. So the first one goes to HR admin, and then after the HR admin has approved, then it only goes to the direct manager for the final approval. You can add in as many level as you want. Okay. But again, I would like to remind you that the many level will create what you call this more difficult approval workflow. Okay, two is fine. Two is acceptable lah. Two or three is acceptable. Okay. Not only that, you can also assign. For example, okay, you have your departments. You have like four departments in your company, and then all the head of departments are reporting to the CEO or your managing director. So you can do for example, for that particular group of employee, their approval is different. It goes directly to the direct manager or whoever. Even you can even assign to the employee itself. Let's say Batman. So Batman is the one, right? And then who is reporting? So you can add in only this person reports to Batman. Others a different one. So you can create two or three groups within. Okay. So like this one. Okay, I choose only Batman to approve. Then you save. Then I can create another one. Okay. Yeah. Yep. Okay. Okay. And the others ni goes to HR admins and then goes to direct manager. Example lah. Okay. And this is for the others lah. Contoh tadi Robin and Catwoman. Okay. So then you save. Okay. So you now have a different group. Example. Okay. So that is on the leaf. So now you see, this is the first one, and this is the first one, this is the second one, right? Now here is the leaf calendar. You can see all the public holidays here, right? It's defaulted. You can change or add your leave public holiday according to your company's policy. So what you do is you can click on customize. And then, for example, let's say for this coming week, your company policy doesn't recognize Prophet Muhammad as the public holiday, so you can disable it, right? So once you disable it, okay, then if you go back to leave, then now you see 28, there's no more public holidays here, okay? So you can disable and you can also add in. You see ada cuti peristiwa baru announce, then you can add custom cuti peristiwa, whatever lah you want to name it, and then put a date. Then when you create, it will show in the leave calendar. Leave calendar, and then just click new leave. For employee, they don't need to change. They don't need to choose select employee lah because it's under their leave name already. So what they do is just example, let's say okay, big person, okay, big person. They apply for today. Okay. Tomorrow. Okay, tomorrow. Okay, full day. This is under annual leave. Okay. For sick leave, okay, for sick leave, it requires attachment. So you have to capture a screenshot of your MCs, and then only it can be submitted. Okay, so you apply. Okay. So now leave applied. immediately the employer would get a notification. Okay, see on board. Now, okay, because I applied for tomorrow, just now I set for 3 days. So even though I apply for annual leave, the system will prompt this as an emergency under annual leave. Okay, annual request from Robin. Robin submitted request when, the total number of days. Okay, what are the reasons? So you can approve here. Okay, so you can click here and approve, or approve. The next one is the replacement credit. This is what I mentioned just now, the replacement credit. So how does replacement credit works in our system? Let's say you have an employee that work on a public holiday, or their off day or rest day, requires comes to work, and then you want to replace, instead of paying them overtime, you want to replace their working days to another day. Okay, so what you do is the employee themselves, they can apply for a replacement credit. So if you look back here, let's say we apply for under Selena, replacements is 0 right here. Okay, so if let's say Selena is applying for the leave, okay, let's say they work on 24th, okay, on a Sunday, giving off day, full day, work on off day. Okay, kalau ada supporting, dia boleh letak supporting lah. Okay, then they apply. Okay, credit apply. So once the Selena's direct manager approve it, okay, once approved, approve this, okay, credit approved. Okay, now it's approved. Okay, maybe just now my line is not that fast. If I go back to this, okay. Now you can see replacement 1 day. Okay, it added. So the employee can apply under replacement leave whenever she wants to use the replacement. Okay, for all the application will be shown here. So all leave submitted within the system will cap it for 6 years for record purposes. So you might want to use the filtering here. Okay, the system will always show the latest one on top. Okay, if let's say you want to refer to the previous year or previous month, so you just need to change the what do you call this, the date selector, and then it will show the leave that is on that particular date range of date. You can also choose employee itself. Okay, and so on. So you might want to use this filtering quite often to see the view, to view the leave applications. Okay, all this information you can export it out to Excel. So just click export, and then it will export to Excel, right? So replacement credit. The last one is the view leave report. Okay, so view leave report is a standard report, so you can choose by department, or you could choose by location. So location is just one location, Kuala Lumpur. It will show you those leave balance by each employee. You can see here. If you choose by department, it will segregate by department Okay, so office is here, and then operations is here. Okay, again, you can export it out. You can also check individual. So let's say like this, then who is taking leave and all that. Okay. And then you can also view by leave type. So you just want to check who is the champion of your MCs. Then you can check, okay, this person in September, 5 days already for MCs. So, all those things you can look at it later on. So that is on the leave.